Welcome to another episode of People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself. Just me and you.
Just me and you.
Hanging
Graham
the
Cooper.
fuck out, Graham Cooper.
Yeah, man.
What were we talking? Do you remember anything we just talked about?
Not much. You said you tried to watch Bandersnatch, the new Black Mirror.
Yeah, I tried to watch that, and I took an edible, and it was a terrible decision because
you couldn't make the decisions.
I couldn't make the decisions. It's like simple shit, but it was like somebody's controlling me, and it got weird. And it's like I like the choose your own adventure movie thing.
Was it just a little too meta for you?
It was. I wasn't focused. And then it gives you a certain amount of time to choose.
Oh, for
and
real?
then it like restarts like.
Oh, that's.
Then it fucks up, and he's like yelling at you. I'm like, oh fuck!
That's too much pressure.
Focused for this. I got to do this when I can pay attention. And then
doing edibles on a Wednesday. I thought that was a Friday thing.
It was usually a Friday thing, but my back hurts, so whatever. Eat a dick. I'm trying to up these focus. Trying to up these. Here's what I don't like. I don't like when gay guys try to slip in shit where you have a conversation. And this a dude. I ain't gonna say where we had a conversation, but he was like, "Yeah, fuck you." We're like play fighting.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, I'll put this nice round bottle deep down your throat and make you gag." I was like, "Too much. Too much. Too flag. That's flag."
I don't even think that's a gay thing. That's just like a psychopath.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up.
I was like, too much.
That's weird.
Too much.
That's not even funny.
Don't slide your little gay innuendos in. We're just having a friendly conversation.
It's more intimidating in like a Silence of the Lambs type way. That's not
It was
not a bar fight. That's a horror film.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like it.
That's weird.
I don't like it.
Really
I don't like it. I was like, take that back.
And I'm sorry I said it. You know.
See, now you feel bad.
Yeah. No, I meant it endearing. You know.
What'd you do today? What is your life like?
I woke up like an hour ago and came here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unemployment is great.
That's the dream.
That's the dream, man.
Fucking
bowl of Cheerios out the door, coming to Auto Shrunken Head.
You live by yourself? You
a
roommate?
Well, he's out of town, so now by myself for a while.
I guess when you have a room, that's the best part, right?
Yeah.
When he's out. You can just fucking shit.
It's fantastic.
Fuck. Oh man. That's the only. I don't want to move to the city.
You live on your own?
I don't. Yeah, but I don't want roommates. Like in your space, like separate space. It's fine.
Well, that's why I was looking at those 2-bedroom apartments next door yesterday.
Were they big?
They were nice. Yeah, you could. That's real separation.
Stretch out.
2 bathrooms.
Shit.
2 bathrooms.
Even splitting that's $4,000 a piece.
$4,000 a month. That shit is crazy.
Even a half of that apartment is still. You got to be doing well.
I don't know anyone who just has $4,000
a month.
No, not for rent. That'd be
just rent.
Just rent. That's not including
in New York.
Your electric bill, your internet. You know.
That's wrong. They should. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It is.
That's fucked up.
You should write a letter.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm not letter writing age yet. I don't know what year that is. Maybe 60.
Mm.
Do you write letters? Do you get mad and write letters? So I'm gonna write. My grandmother was like that.
No, I don't think I've ever written an angry letter. It's a very British thing to do.
Give you a piece of my mind, or send an email. I never send it. I send. I like giving bad reviews. So, like, if I go to a restaurant, so I do like that. I do.
That's just kind of cruel.
Yeah. Like if it's a bad manager or just a shitty. If I I've done it.
I don't think I've done that. I don't know. It's like a in the UK. It's a very common thing where people write in to like the BBC or like Ofcom or the TV regulators and complain about shit.
Yeah, Doug. Come on, Doug.
Jump on, Doug.
Yeah.
People will like write in and complain about shit that's been broadcasted, and just like it's like, do you have nothing better to be doing? people write in like, "Oh, my kid shouldn't be watching this." It's like that's your
They
fault.
don't let
That's
your kid watch.
yeah. That's not
Is
the
there somebody
TV's
to
fault.
respond to the letters? Do they respond?
I don't
I
know.
would watch a show about that. Just
Of
people
just
who
someone
send in
working
letters,
there,
and it's
just like,
then
oh,
one
damn it.
guy, Bob.
It's
What
Doug.
Bob says. Yeah, Doug.
Hello.
Introduce yourself again.
How's it going? I'm Doug.
Doug
Brady.
Brady. Do you have a website yet?
No.
You're just gonna let the
Okay.
if you have two first names, you should have a website.
First
Before-
of all,
Is that your real name?
Whoever names their kid Brady as a first name should be shot along with their child.
That's an upper white guy name,
Yeah,
right? Brady?
terrible. Yeah, awful. You do not want to be named Brady.
Have you met a Brady?
I grew
Brady?
up with a couple Bradys.
Brady said,
definitely.
yeah, I met a Brady. Yeah.
Oh boy,
Brady?
You should. I mean, I guess if you got out less, you would meet more Bradys. You've
Yeah.
been out too
There's
much.
no way Brady doesn't come a bully. Like,
Yeah.
he's an asshole. There's no like, hey, Brady's such a nice guy. He brought oranges to the church. No, Brady's a piece of shit.
He's not like
Brady
a
does
cool
sound like-
piece of
Yeah.
shit, though. He's not like
No,
a cool
no,
guy that like smokes
no,
cigarettes
no.
and punches you and calls you
no,
a fag.
no.
He like holds you down in the locker room and
Yeah,
puts duct
Brady's
tape on
a
your
fucking-
asshole and then rips it off.
Yeah, Brady's
That's-
a dick. He's
yeah.
a monster.
He's a piece of he's a frat brother. Yeah. He's a real
He's the
piece
head.
of garbage.
He's the head. He's the sidekick frat guy.
He wears salmon colored shorts with polo shirts, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
Hangs out at his parents' yacht club.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah,
in there.
no, I
in
get
there.
it. No, I've known people like that, not named Brady, but people who look like they hang outside a heliport and like pretend that they own a helicopter. You know, like that kind of guy.
What?
I know guys that hang outside heliports and do own helicopters.
It's like it's
Yeah.
that vibe, but it's like he
I
just
don't,
wants to.
I don't,
look
I don't
like
know
that.
anybody who can find their way to a helicopter. Like, hey, go to Harlem, be like, hey, where's the helipad at? I'm like, what? The fuck are you talking
It's on top of the hospital.
It's on top of the hospital.
And they gotta get
Yeah,
lifted to a better
that's
hospital.
how they know. It's like, it's on top of the hospital.
Yeah.
It's right there. What the fuck was I just going to say? I forgot. God damn it.
What were you guys
Oh,
talking
your
about?
website.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we were talking,
I'm never gonna get a website.
get a domain.
I don't need social media. I don't need a website.
DougBrady.com?
No. Maybe if I ever am getting work and getting paid to be an entertainer, then I'll
This is
get
the
a
part of the
website.
movie where you'll go back and you'll say, damn, I should have listened to Jimmy and got that website, that $1 billion website.
I don't think so. Just as an outside perspective on this conversation, I don't think it's going to be $1 billion website.
DougBrady.com?
I mean,
When he's selling all his tickets and he's traveling the world.
but no one has $1 billion.
selling-
No individual has $1 billion website.
Absolutely.
If I had
Individual?
Who?
I-
Mr. Google? No.
I'll have to find it. Is there a $1 billion website? That's a question.
I know
Not
what
an
you're
indiv-
saying.
not a
though.
person.
A person?
Not a person.
Absolutely believe it. I believe there is. There has to be.
No.
There's too much money. Whoever owns like one of the bitcoins or all that bullshit. No.
I think it'd be more beneficial financially to both him and myself to not have any social media or websites at this point,
Why?
because anything that the shit that I just said on this show alone could
Own it.
prevent me from getting jobs forever.
Hi.
You know what I mean?
Who's that?
You guys need the air on, or are you?
Oh, you're just lurking. Oh, no, you're fine. Oh, you want the air?
Sure.
Yeah. Why not? Thank you.
She was looking. I had to point it out.
I'm okay with it. I like lurkers.
I like lurking.
It's like when
I'm
someone.
okay.
It's like when
She's
you're.
so cute.
It's like when I was
I should've
in high
had her-
school. You'd be in class, and then someone would be like knocking on the door, but the teacher doesn't see, and the teacher's still talking.
Uh-huh.
You're like, "Hey, but there's someone here." Just
Yeah.
like it's that.
Yeah.
I felt like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys
I had
go
to
to
let
school
you
with
know.
anybody in wheelchairs?
Yes.
I went.
We had to do. Good. I'll let you go first.
It just reminded me of this story. I went to school with this midget girl who was in a wheelchair. I don't know what was wrong with her. She was something wrong. And every day during English, she would get out for lunch before everybody else, and she would go by my classroom to go to lunch.
Yeah.
But you'd think like she'd be going slow, but she'd like fly by
She's
at like
doing it.
100
She's
miles
strong.
an hour.
Yeah.
She'd just like.
There's nothing wrong with her arms.
And every day she'd go by the exact same time, and
It
me and my
just zo-
friends would all like wait, look at the clock, and look at her, and then go.
Across the line.
There was a guy that he had like one of those bone degenerative
Oh, yeah.
diseases, so he had to be in a wheelchair. But nobody really talked to him. But until we had to do like a trade your life kind of thing. It was like I had to get in a wheelchair and then go around with the school with him and live life through him.
Foreshadowing.
It was
Wait, a
which
wheelchair
was
or his wheelchair? Like
a
they kicked him
wheelchair.
out of his
No,
own wheelchair.
a wheelchair, and then it was foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because my
Yeah.
biggest fear, because I was a track star, was to lose my legs,
And then
and that was
That happened.
your biggest ailment. Like that was the thing you
Yeah.
got to do. It's like some people had to go blind because they were scared of going blind.
See, man, that's the universe speaking, and that I don't.
As soon as I sat in the chair, I knew it though. I
You knew it was gonna happen.
I knew years. I knew when I was like first grade, second grade. I knew something bad was going to happen, but I knew as soon as I sat that it was closer.
that kind
how
of
did
shit.
it happen?
I was taking my sister to college, and then got cut off by a truck and went off a cliff.
Shit.
And yeah,
Everyone
That's-
died.
yeah, everybody, yeah.
Jimmy's a
guys.
ghost.
Yeah, I'm waiting to wake up in a hospital room.
Look how fucking
After I get
pale
to
he
the
is.
top.
Look at him. He's a ghost.
Forever see like this is the timeline where you get really successful and then it goes back and then I'm in the hospital and it's like
See, that would be awful for me because it would just,
like none of this is happening.
that would just mean that Graham and I were just guys in your
In the-
fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
that's
weird,
the
That's it.
saddest
real
That's it.
people.
That-
Yeah.
That's it. You're not real. You're just gonna vanish in this.
You're doing all this shit for nothing.
None of this is real.
It's gonna fade out. Back to the Future style. Just,
It's fucked up. Fuck. What were we talking about before you came? Can you remember?
your edibles
I
and
watched Bandersnatch and I had an edible.
What the hell is
Is
Bandersnatch?
it-
the new
new,
Black Mirror
Black
movie,
Mirror movie.
where you like
Oh,
make
It's like
decisions.
choose your own adventure.
Was it bad?
It was actually really. It's pretty good if you can get through it.
Yeah.
I think the trick is to get through the end.
I haven't watched it
Like
yet.
if you're completely sober and focused, I think you can do it. But
Seems
then-
bad to me. I mean, I love the show, but
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
I like the idea of doing the show. It's simple choose your own adventure,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like you make the wrong choice, they send you back. So it's like they already filmed it. But
anytime they try and do shit that they were doing in 30s magazines, to me is
Yeah.
like just a waste
it's not
of time.
30s magazines.
It is
It
30s
was in the
magazines.
80s. There were a whole book collection.
Yeah,
Yes,
the books.
Yes,
Yes.
but those existed long before the 80s, I'm telling you. It's like
The
anytime...
books made it famous though. You would sneak into the library just to read the newest choose your own adventure fucking book.
But now
It was dope.
Yeah.
you want to relive shit from your childhood.
No,
I
but
guess.
now I mean I feel like that's
That's
how
why he
movies.
plays Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hey, shut the fuck up. I feel like that's
'Cause he's
how
from the 1800s.
they've been trying to
Exactly.
do
He
it for
gets it.
years.
He
Fuck
gets
both of you guys in the
Because
face.
you're a ghost.
Yeah, I am a ghost. I
Old
thought
fucking
Red Dead
ghost.
Redemption was about zombies.
Really?
Was it a zombies in
They
the-
had in the first game they had like a zombie
Mode.
like expansion thing,
Really?
but it was never.
just
like,
zombies?
predominantly
I thought
zombies.
it was zombies in the country. That's some bullshit.
No, that's just Kentucky. That's
What's up, Joe?
Hey, how you doing, Jay?
Ain't nothing. What else is going on in the world? What's pissing you off right now? I feel like
Pissing
you're
me off?
always angry.
I'm really upset about money. I don't
Really?
Yeah, I'm really struggling to find a way to be able to live comfortably and not feel like I am going to hang myself at any moment. You know,
What?
because when you don't have money,
Yeah.
it's like the pressure of you need a certain amount of money every month,
Yeah.
right? And then you look at your income and you're like, what I'm making does
Yeah.
not equal what I'm going to need
Yeah.
by the end of this month. And what do you do about that?
You build your website, and you start selling things on your website.
how much merch have you sold?
A couple T-shirts, nothing crazy. It's not. It's about having it when it's all ready. It's like having the warehouse.
Do you have
and then
do you
when
have
the-
stock ready, or do you make it by order?
by order?
Okay.
By order.
I'd be really sad if you were just like sitting on
Sitting on
500
shit?
caps.
No,
just
no.
like-
Right. This is the pre one, so I can just make them online and sell them, and I get a percentage until they really start coming in. Then I'll transfer it over to where I'm doing it myself.
There's got to be ways, though, that to make some kind of a mass fortune. You know what I mean? All these guys,
No, it
the
doesn't
Bush
happen
family,
overnight.
the Clinton family,
No.
all these guys started out at some point with no money at all,
No.
and now they have tons of money.
Yeah, with time.
But where does the
start
money?
giving speeches at Goldman Sachs?
But you have to get there. Like, that's
'cause
generations down the
'cause
line.
I feel like if you pitched yourself to Goldman Sachs, you'd be like, hey, you could pay $300,000 for Hillary to speak, or you could pay me $25 and I'll do an hour. You know,
You can find the marketing.
They wanna save money.
You find wherever the marketing manager is, and then say, "Hey, are you looking for a funny speaker?" And then
you blackmail.
put yourself out there.
So,
I mean, you don't start with Goldman Sachs. You start with an opening, a startup. Somebody else told me this. You start if you're trying to do speaking.
Gabe
like that.
Pachenko.
No,
You started Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
at the downtown branch at Fulton Street.
Yeah.
Now this is what Andrew Dice Clay used to do. Okay, before Dice Clay went on Dangerfield, before Dice
It's
Clay,
absolutely true.
It's
like
nice.
you could
It's
put
a
on
nice-
a dope
it's a
show
nice
there.
Chick-fil-A.
That is a nice Chick-fil-A.
Dice Clay used to go into movie theaters during the matinee shows, like 10 minutes before the show,
Yeah.
and he'd have a guy play a boombox and like bring him up to the front of the theater, and he would go and do 10 minutes in front of this random movie theater and get a standing ovation, and then go right into the next place. He would do like Chinese buffets and shit before he was famous.
But was he putting out a bucket?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone would pay him. I think he was just doing it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What happened? Oh, well, I guess we're only going to have the audio. There's going to be a gap. Did you win the lottery the other day, John? I mean, someone from New York, I think, the winning ticket.
Twice. They won it like twice in the last 3 weeks, and I almost never buy a ticket here because I'm like, it's fucking impossible to win. No one wins in New York City, right? In 10 years.
Same chances, right? I bought tickets.
Yeah, I buy them when it gets really high.
Yeah, when he gets high,
It's
I'll buy it.
252 part 2. Oh shit. We don't have that much time. Remember, this is part 2, Matt. All right,
Part 2.
part 2.
Part 2.
Volume 2.
It's gonna get even bigger and better. Did you like the Chris Rock special, Bigger and Blacker? I thought Bring the Pain was better.
I liked all of his specials.
Really?
I like Tambourine. I like the
Really?
second half of Tambourine.
I didn't like
I did
Tam-
like
I
Tambourine.
like. I saw.
Have you saw
I saw Tambourine live, and that was really cool.
Really?
And then because it was one of those shows
Hi.
where
What's up?
he,
Good.
he wasn't recording.
Was it good?
It was great because he wasn't recording,
So he's comfortable.
and it was one of those shows where you can't bring a phone.
Yeah.
Where they put it in the little pouch.
Yeah.
And so, he was just so much more relaxed, and like they weren't filming it for Netflix or nothing. So he was just
He just did the show.
he did the show, and then was talking shit, and then was
Yeah.
just making
That's
new
the
stuff.
show they should have taken.
Like,
I thought it was better than the special before that one, but I thought it was garbage still. I feel like do you guys think, what's the last special that you saw that was like, oh wow, this is really good? I feel like all stand-up
Joe
comedy
Rogan
movies.
was probably
Really?
the last one.
Kid
I was
Gorgeous
crying on
and
the
Radio
train.
City.
You
Kid
liked
Gorgeous?
Kid Gorgeous?
I loved Kid Gorgeous.
I thought Kid Gorgeous,
Who
he's
the
just
fuck is that?
John Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
Oh, okay.
I thought he became like
I was like, who's this? Fucking yeah.
it's that classic
He's a
thing of
beautiful
like
child.
he turned into a caricature of himself. He did that John Mulaney voice the entire
voice,
time.
yeah.
That's his voice.
That's his voice now.
I know,
Yeah,
but
that's-
it didn't used to be like that. Used
Really?
to be like a punchline kind of
No.
thing, where like how
That's him.
Aziz used to do like the Aziz thing as the punchline, and now he just
Chris
does
D'Elia
it
is
all
doing
the
the same
time.
thing. Like,
Exactly.
The kid voice has become a part of his.
I
his
can't.
thing.
I fucking hate it. I think we're in the wrong game. I really do. You think stand-up comedy is gonna be around in 20 years?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
They just opened it up to the world. Like
and it's going to be shut
have you
again
started
in
watching
like
the
10
comedians
years.
around the world?
No.
Like I couldn't really watch it because I don't.
It's bad.
It's
Yeah, some of it's good.
because we have so much comedy here.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell that they don't have that much exposure. So like you try to give them the benefit of the doubt being where they are, but if they were here, they wouldn't be at that level. So it's like I feel like that takes.
That's this is why yesterday you were on the show yesterday, right? You had that lady on from South Africa,
Yeah.
and everyone was treating her like she was the fucking
I mean, they
person,
know, they know her.
the comedy person of the like.
South
She knew
Africa.
everything
South
about.
Africa.
But you were acting like she knew everything about international comedy, but it's like
Yeah.
we know, if anything, we know more than
Yeah.
she does because this is the place.
This is where you
They
want to be.
culturally appropriated comedy from us.
Yeah. And when you see comedy, like especially when I see like black comedians doing like I don't know how to explain it. Their comedy talking about like black comedians talk about white people. They talk about their struggle there, but it's like an older version of it.
It's almost like an 80s
yeah,
style.
It's like black people like white people. I was like, and you don't want to talk about that.
But there are some people that have. Well, but my thing is like, what is the next thing? Because you're talking about black comedians doing that thing, but some black comedians have really taken that and evolved it to the next level. Like I look at it like jazz almost, where jazz used to be this very structured thing, and then Miles Davis came along and it turned into this modal thing where it was very free form and not really. I feel like stand-up comedy's going the same way, where it's like we have these very structured bits, but now it's going more toward this nuanced, like just riffy kind of free form modal thing.
That's what I do.
That's exactly. That's
I'm about playing the audience, you know. And then if you got something funny, say it, but then play them like an instrument. It's
way more in the moment, but that's not going to be interesting. That's not going to translate on film. That's a very live kind of.
I realize that.
Yeah,
and my position will probably be just a presenter of. I don't mind being, hey, Jimmy Peoples presents these funny fucking people. I've accepted that, and I can make a movie of that. I have, and
But I mean, you're a great host. Though.
Yeah, I can open it up and play my audience at the beginning and let you guys have fun. And pump those out on my website and then make $1 billion.
You really, and this is something that I always say when I come on here, is that I love
ambition.
It's my goal now. I'm going to make $1 billion with JimmyPeoples.com.
So you think that it's just going to be you and Jerry Seinfeld that have made $1 billion from comedy?
No. I'm going to make billionaires.
Larry David also
Larry
David.
David. They're all billionaires. They're all hundreds.
You know,
right?
Funkhauser died.
Who?
The guy who played Funkhauser on Curve.
Yeah,
Bob Einstein.
No,
Super Dave.
Yeah.
I saw that today. Super Dave.
No.
He died yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
I was wondering who's going to be that crushed. I was reading it and I forgot all about it. I was like, I wonder who's going to be super crushed that Super Dave died.
I love Super Dave. God damn it.
Super Dave was the knockoff Evil Knievel, right?
Well, I mean, he was like a parody.
He's a parody of Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. He said, no!
That right there, I think that's the climax of the death of comedy right there. It was like, it started off with the Bill Cosby thing, and after the Bill Cosby thing, comedy started the decline, I feel like. And then sort of the apex was the Louis C.K. scandal, where it was like, it really kind of came crashing down. And now Bob Einstein's dead, we might as well just hang it up and
really,
shoot ourselves.
He's the end?
That's it.
I don't think he's the end.
He's the end. I was like, he's one of those, he died, I don't...
You didn't care.
I think Jay-Z will be one of the last, man, he died.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think that we have a lot of people like,
If like 21 Savage died, you'd be like,
no,
that kind of makes sense.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's got
like somebody who's affected everybody across the board. I don't know. There's few.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to get your
I think
guys.
Bob Einstein was that guy.
No, he's not that guy.
I want to know.
Incredible comedian.
I want to know your opinion, Graham. Where do you think comedy is going?
South.
How are you going to keep it interesting?
I think there's.
I don't know. I think
there's room for it to grow, especially in New York.
Yes.
Because it's.
I don't know, but we're so over.
There's still mold to get off of it. There's no monsters that are just on the level. Like there's guys that are up there, but there's no I'm watching Baki right now, and it's fucking me up because it's just about these guys who just want to be defeated, and they're street fighters. And it was like that doesn't exist. There's a bunch of guys who are funny, but there's no he's destroys everywhere. People stand up, they scream.
It's almost like Subway sandwiches at a certain point. Comedians are like, you know how every Subway sandwich you get, it tastes the exact same, no matter what you get on it. If it's a ham and cheese sandwich or if it's a turkey club, it's going to taste the exact fucking same. Yeah. It's like comedians. You watch a comedian and he's doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. So it's like, who's going to be the guy that's doing the thing that nobody's thinking of doing, and what is that thing? That's my question.
It's Doug Brady.
It is me. I'm the best.
I think,
Yeah.
You don't have a website, so nobody's ever going to find you.
I'm serious, though. That's a real question. What is the thing, and who is it going to be?
There are, I think, I don't know, people are like, Netflix it's been such a benefit because they've given so many people like people who wouldn't normally be exposed to comedy, this kind of outlet to it. But at the same time, they've just flooded with specials.
Which is because you got to be better now. It forces you.
You almost don't have
but
to
you
be
don't.
better.
But like on Netflix, yeah, exactly.
But people see
don't.
it. People see it. Like I go through the specials and I try to watch the first laughs. I'm not watching everybody's special.
Have you watched Mo Amer's Vagabond special?
I watched
that was one of the, I think, the rarest specials of last year. It got so much press and still continues to get so much press because it was such a good special that like even like random news outlets in like the Midwest are like having him on to talk about it. You know, that's not a thing that, you know, any other special really happened to. And we just got so many.
Nanette,
I haven't watched it. But
who's that?
Nanette, Hannah Gadsby's special?
It was a big, like, it's not comedy. It is comedy. It's not comedy.
That was like the biggest special of the year last year.
No, it wasn't.
Pay attention.
I really do.
What was that?
What was? Yeah, really.
Other than Kid Gorgeous.
Of last year?
Yeah. Like, Nanette made world news headlines.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle was the biggest last year.
Yeah, but he didn't make as much controversy as...
He did 2 back-to-back. What do you mean?
I understand that, but Nanette, everybody talked to... You haven't even seen Nanette, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you know what I'm talking about.
She's on Netflix?
You're telling me you don't know what Nanette is, honestly?
No. I feel bad.
She's a fucking liar.
God damn it.
I mean,
I haven't watched it, but I know it, and, like, people... It's gotten so much press, like, because... I, like, just... Michael Che.
You know what they're talking about?
It's always said, like...
Okay. I'm an idiot. Everybody knows, except for me?
Nanette.
Okay.
Huge Nanette thing. Big Nanette.
What?
Okay, so this is how it breaks down, okay?
Uh-huh.
This is... She started this whole post-comedy movement. Have you heard of post-comedy?
No.
Okay. Well, she said that if
Is that
you're...
the Jewish chick that performed in the
She's Australian.
Okay.
She's a lesbian. She was,
Okay.
like, raped a whole bunch of times.
Fuck!
So, okay.
A whole bunch.
Now, my question is,
How
if
many
you
is a
get
whole...
How about
7 times or something, it's
How-
like,
how
if you
many-
get raped twice...
How many after 2 is your fault?
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
It's like,
I'm
you gotta
sorry.
be thinking,
There are
what
no
are you
women in
doing?
this room. I'm sorry. This is the one that's going to shut it down. But
This is
a
why I don't
whole
have a
bunch?
website, Jimmy.
A
But,
whole bunch?
okay, but
I don't
here's
want
the
to be on
thing.
this podcast.
So
Yeah.
she
My
does...
mom was raped twice. And I was like,
she
yo.
does this special about how she was raped a whole bunch of times and how men are awful, and there's not really a bunch of laughs. It's more of a
And she's a
one-woman
lesbian,
special kind of
right?
thing.
She's a lesbian.
But Netflix marketed it as a stand-up special, and so every comedian goes insane about it. They're like, "This is
But
not
she
a
was a
comedy
comedian.
special." Right?
And
She's
then
a comedian.
she's like, "Oh, I'm quitting comedy. This
Exactly.
is how I'm quitting
This-
comedy in this alleged special."
Did she quit?
This is my goodbye. She didn't quit though. She
full of
went
shit.
on.
She Jay-Z'd
and
it.
This is what she said after the special came out. This was her
3
statement. that
albums left.
if you're on television and your only goal is to make people laugh, then you should go away and you should stop doing comedy. That's what she said. She said the goal of comedy is to make points and to tell the truth and not to be trying to get laughs.
Not always. No.
Which is not, but she's saying that's, you know how we're talking about this evolved new type of comedy? She's saying that this is it. And is that it? Because I don't believe it. I feel like people want to laugh.
We philosophers? No. Hold on. We got to close this up.
People don't only want to be thinking after they see a comedian. You know, you go to a comedy show to laugh.
Exactly.
And maybe raise some interesting
You want to
points
go?
and give
You
people
want to
to
have a
think.
good time, but you also say, "Hey, that was a good point. That was a funny point, but that was a good point." But I don't want to. I don't want to go. I don't want to be preached to.
Like Colin Quinn's got his new show, Red State, Blue State, and you know, he's like, "Oh, it makes people think," but also it's, you know, it's a really funny show, probably, you know, because it's Colin Quinn. You know,
like a lot of the foreign comedians that I've been watching, they talk about they try to get political, and it's like it's not fun. It's like here's not funny. I don't know.
It's the Fringe Festival thing.
Huh?
It's like Edinburgh and all those.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man.
And this is you're talking about how international comedy is because comedy's bigger than ever because it's around the world now, but these international comedians are into this Nanette style of comedy of like, let's do an hour, a themed hour where we make one big point and it's really not that funny.
Well, to be fair, the first half of her special was tight.
I didn't watch it.
Well, okay.
I gotta be honest, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch the first 2 minutes? Wasn't that your whole point? He just yelling at me for not knowing what the fuck he's talking. Yeah.
I owned up to not seeing it. You know,
I didn't watch it.
I just watched Anthony Jeselnik's blog about it.
He's like, you don't know what the net is? You know? Did he just say that?
Listen,
fucking.
Honestly, I thought I liked it more than I thought I would, just because people were debating like crazy on my Facebook about it, and it's like.
It's like Tig Notaro, anything like that, like hers.
No, Tig Notaro is more like long form kind
Yeah,
of dry
okay.
humor, like
Yeah.
deadpan. She was actually really
Say
funny
Chris?
for the
Who's
first
that?
half of the special. And
What's your name?
Turned into a bit
Okay.
of a TED talk on the second half.
Yeah.
that's kind of how even Dave Chappelle's "Killing Him Softly" was kind of like that. You know what I mean?
It's fucking great.
But he had a point. It was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of brought it. Yeah, the second part of Dave Chappelle's one, he at least brought it back. The ending was a little strange.
Which one are you talking? Kill Me Softly or?
I'm talking about "Kill Him Softly."
Yeah.
Oh, the older one.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about
The one he told in parts?
Yeah, the one he did in parts, like the third
Yeah.
one. There's one where he's clearly just kind of high and
Kick
it's
him-
not as tight as the other ones.
Kick her
But
in
it's
the
still
pussy.
really fucking funny.
Yeah.
He goes
Yeah.
on like a long story
Yeah.
at the end, but
Slim, Iceberg Slim.
yeah, the Iceberg Slim story. Now, but it wasn't.
That was funny.
It was still its own little segment. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he just preached for half of the thing.
Yeah.
Not even trying to be funny. But it's like, dude, if that's her special, that's what she wants to do. But she did have the first half
Oh,
of it was
fuck
pretty good.
this.
It was tight.
I wish I
it was
could
punchy.
pull it up.
But my problem.
Why don't we
with
just
it,
cancel
the
the mic, reel a TV in here? Let's just watch
Let's
it.
just watch it.
Let's
Watch
just do
it. Homework is to watch the special. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. Class is canceled. We're watching a movie,
uh.
guys. Come on.
Anybody got any
You got a
questions before we
laptop?
close this out? Phil, what's up? Just snuck in?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Who else
do it.
has very strong opinions on Nanette yet hasn't seen it? That's important. I don't give a fuck about your opinion on a
I
special.
don't
you
even
haven't
know
seen.
who.
I haven't seen it. I've stayed out of this.
I've seen it.
Okay, yeah.
Really? I'll watch 5 minutes of it today. Being that the black guy didn't say anything. Do you know who this is?
I don't even know you guys are talking
Good job. Good. Me and you both.
I'm not saying. Let me just make one more point. I'm not saying that it was bad. My
But yeah, because you haven't seen it. You can't say that.
my problem.
I don't think this is Chris funny at all. And you've seen him now, but no. That's what you sound like.
But people do that,
Give
yeah.
give me a chance, okay?
Do you-
This is my one problem with it is that I care about comedy a lot and I care about the evolution and
Now you have to watch it.
I don't
Where do you think it's going?
I don't like that she is pretending like she has come up with the next evolved form of comedy. I don't think that
She doesn't. It's just the blogs about it that are
Yeah.
saying that. That's not.
People's
Who do you think is the
interpretation of
future
it
of comedy?
is always going to be fucked up,
Who do-
right?
who-
It's
who
never
do you-
going to be what it actually is.
I feel like Rory Scovel is more the future of comedy than
I
Hannah
think he was
Gadsby.
supposed to be 2 years ago. Like he was supposed to pop. Like he's not going up anymore. I don't feel.
But that's the whole
No?
thing about it is that he is more niche. I feel like he's never going to be available to a broad spectrum of audience, whereas Hannah Gadsby would be in this world.
I really thought it was going to be Bob Einstein, but he died.
Damn
Wow.
it!
Wow. I want Gallagher to do a special again. Remember Gallagher? Fucking shut you with it. Fucking just begging fruit. After that, I was begging fruit in my fridge.
What's Eddie Murphy up to?
What is if Eddie Murphy does this? But he
Oh,
was talking
I
about
would
doing a
love to.
special like 2 years ago, right?
I would love that so much. That'd be amazing.
Have you watched Ellen's new special?
Yes.
It was alright. It's pretty good.
That's great.
It's pretty good.
That's great. You loved it.
I loved it.
Wow.
Chris
I love
D'Elia is
Ellen.
my favorite right now. If he doesn't
Yeah.
keep getting ranty, like he's becoming ranty, but he's funny. No?
Chris D'Elia?
Yeah, Chris D'Elia.
Fine.
He's
He's
funny.
funny.
And whoever the hot Swedish chick was, I had to say that.
Christina Pasitsky.
No, she's on the comedians. She's the only
Comedians of the World.
of the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she
She's like,
in the U.S. or?
fuck, I don't know what country she's in. I want to say she's speaking German.
I don't know. I haven't seen that. I
She's-
haven't seen like that. They have.
She's
Are they-
cute.
Are they?
She
Is
got
the comedy
consistent
in German?
laughs. I believe it was German, but she was Muslim, so it was weird.
Are they 30 minutes?
30
Yeah.
minutes, yeah. The rest of them I couldn't sit through. I was like,
That's my whole point
It's my-
about this
yeah.
stand-up comedy thing is that you can't fucking sit through any. I can't sit through any kind of
Yeah.
comedy anymore. Even my favorite guys ever, their latest specials, I can't finish them. I can't. I hate it.
to an angry
I
old
love
man.
comedy so much, and it's just garbage now. It's all bland. It's all the same. Anyways, I'm done. It's after 3.
Yes. Good job. What are you about to do? What are you about to look up?
No, nothing. I was just seeing if I could find that comic, but I
Oh,
couldn't.
I'll say your name in a minute. Tell them where they can find you.
My name's Doug Brady. You can download my new music album, Belly
What?
Dancing with Jazz, Space Slug Odyssey.
Is that real? Download it where?
It's on
Is that real? That's not- shut the fuck
bitcoin69.tumblr.com.
up.
And you can find me at open mics all around Manhattan. God bless
But you can't find
I
him
love
on
you.
his website
He doesn't have one,
because he doesn't have one.
and neither do I.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Instagram is
Graham
just,
Cooper. GrahamCooper.com?
No, not yet.
I hope somebody steals both of your websites. And
Me
then you're
too.
like, damn, Jimmy, I should have got that website 10 years ago.
I just know you
Before
won't.
this.
You don't have that kind of. you're too
No,
busy.
I used to be that. When I was in college, I used to be that guy. I used to be like, yeah, let me get this one, let me get that one. I had a whole bunch of a list of websites.
Of course I did.
Instagram.
Instagram is just Graham Comedy.
Twitter?
No.
Pinterest?
No.
Fuck.
Why would I have? What do you do on Pinterest?
Huh? You post shit, you share shit, people follow you on Pinterest, moms. I don't know. Look. Nobody has Pinterest? Yeah, Pinterest, Phil? Black guy, Pinterest? Get your shit together. This is another episode of Peoples, Mike. Look. You can find me on Jimmy Peoples on Pinterest, J Peoples TV on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, The People's Mic every day 2:15. Auto Shrunken Head, followed by the open mic every day at 3:00.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, bitches. Yeah, keep it up for them one more time. Thank you.